Welcome everybody to Cooking with Poppy.
Today, Guinevere and Arwen will be helping me make this delicious chicken cordon bleu. Be sure to leave us a comment and let us know what you think of this dish. And please make sure you
like and subscribe.
So let's get started, shall we? First, let's butterfly this
Chicken
breast. Start by holding your knife horizontal with your hand on top of the chicken breast. Hold the chicken down firm and slowly start to slice. If you want, at this point, you can open it up so you can see better. Cut until you're half an inch from the other edge, and the breast will open up like a book. Like this. If you have a section that feels a little thicker than most, just put in a few slices, like this. That will help later when we're pounding it flat. Now we're going to use a meat tenderizer and pound this breast flat so it cooks nice and even. I'm going to lay my chicken breast on my cutting board, and using the flat side of my meat tenderizer, I'm going to start pounding all the way around the edges first. Continue to pound until you have a nice uniform thickness. That looks pretty good right there. Now I'm going to wet my cutting board so my cling wrap will stick to it much better. Put a layer of cling wrap on your cutting board, overlapping the edges on both sides by a few inches. Now carefully place your chicken breast in the middle of your cling wrap. The first layer we're going to add on top of this chicken is a piece of ham. I'm using a nice deli slice smoked ham. Next, we are going to add some
cheese.
Today, I'm going to be using Gruyere. You can also use Swiss or a nice cheddar. And now we're going to roll this chicken up into a nice little bundle. Carefully roll the chicken breast, pulling the saran wrap back. Just continue to roll it, keeping it nice and tight until you get to the very end. Then place it seam side down right in the middle of your saran wrap. Now pull one side of your saran wrap up and over the chicken breast, and then just roll the rest of it just like this. Now grab the ends of the saran wrap and continue to roll it. Now hold the saran wrap close to the chicken and continue to roll until it looks something like this. Then just tuck the ends under. And then we're going to refrigerate this for at least 1 hour. Well, it's been a little over an hour, so it's time to go to the next step. First, I'm going to unwrap the chicken. Then I'll put it in my flour seasoned with pepper. Then into my egg wash. And finally into my breadcrumbs. So carefully into the flour. It's completely covered. It goes into the egg wash. And finally into the breadcrumbs. Really press it down into the breadcrumbs so it will stick to your egg wash. Now I'm going to put a nice sear on all sides of this chicken in my
cast iron pan.
Once you have a nice sear on that side, get it up on the edge and cook it there. Once you have a sear on all sides, then it's ready to go in the oven. Next, put the
chicken
on a wire rack and bake it in a 350-degree oven for 30 minutes. We are going to start the sauce with 2 tablespoons of butter and 2 tablespoons of flour. And get that all stirred together. It should be the consistency of wet sand, like this. And we're going to cook this for about 2 minutes. I'm going to season it with just a little bit of black pepper. After 2 minutes, I'm going to switch to my whisk and slowly add 1 cup of
chicken stock.
Just add a little bit at a time and then whisk. You can see that it's coming together nicely. Now let's add 1 tablespoon of your favorite mustard. Give that a quick stir. Add 1 tablespoon of Who's Your Sister sauce, or Worcestershire. Thank you, Guinevere. Give that a quick stir. Next, let's add 1/2 cup of milk or heavy whipping cream. Let's use our
tasting spoon.
I think I'm going to add a little bit more pepper. And now we're going to cook this for about 10 minutes. The chicken is out of the oven and I've been letting it rest for a few minutes. Let's see how she looks. The chicken is perfect, the cheese is melted, it smells amazing. Let's get this plated with some of that sauce. I'm going to give it a nice heavy drizzle of that creamy sauce. And there you have chicken cordon bleu. We hope you enjoyed our video today, and as always,
thanks for coming, everybody.
Where's my knife and fork? It is time for lunch.